Get my stretch on. Whoa. Get ready. Get ready for this video. Whoa. Get all stretched out. Mind is good. Mind is great. Yo, what up, YouTube? I'm Shotgun Shogun. Welcome to the channel. So a lot of times people have been asking me, well, I've been streaming a little bit of Star Rail here recently. I got into the beta and, as of the recording of this video, I've actually streamed this for a little bit over 90 hours in the last 30 days. I don't think we've even had this for 30 days. No, I think, how long have we even had this? I think it was the 9th. So we've had this for 14 days. Can somebody confirm, deny? 14 days, and I've streamed this for 90 hours over the course of 14 days. Anyways, so coming from Epic 7, people ask me, hey, Shogun, will I like this game? Now I'm going to break down the things that you're not going to like. So this way you can just click off of the video. Realistically, I should do this the opposite way, right? I should list all of the things that Epic 7 players are going to like so that they stick around longer and I get more ad revenue instead of the things that they're not going to like and then they just click off of the video, right? So anyways, the things that you're not going to like, there's no PvP. There's probably not going to be any PvP. I don't think the game needs any PvP. If you want my take on why the game doesn't need it, doesn't have it, and I don't realistically want it, there's a whole other video where I rant for like a half an hour on that. So you can go ahead and go look at that one. Now, as you can see up here in the corner, I'm level 37, Trailblazer level 37. So I played a little bit. We're working on like the hardest content right now. And going through all of that stuff. So if you didn't click off immediately when I said that it doesn't have PvP, doesn't need our PvP, who cares about PvP in a PvE game? Well, do you like story? Are you a story enjoyer? Do you like very semi in-depth narrative? Or are you a skip story Andy? If you hate story and you want to skip story constantly, you can probably skip to the end of this video and throw a thumbs down on I hate this game. Why do you make content for this game now? The game has pretty much unskippable story. You can kind of click through it really fast, but there's a lot of story. There's a lot of people talking in this game, whether it comes to the main story, the side stories. Pretty much everything has a lot of people talking. Hell, as it is, they will just text you. Hold on, where's my texts at? They'll just, oh, I don't have any up right now. Where's my message? Oh, right here. So you just get literal text messages, where it's like, hey, look here, I'm outside your door right now, Himiko. And she's like, come on, you lucky young man. Yeah, so we're going to get some action. We get hot text messages like that. It's pretty much, there's a lot of reading if you enjoy reading. Now, if you don't enjoy reading, well, one, that's probably why you're subscribed to my channel, because you don't like reading and you just like me reading to you, which is completely understandable. Well, that's fine too, because actually all of the stories, well, most of the main story is voice acted, which in my opinion, realistically anymore, when I play a game and my stories are not voice acted, especially from companies that I know can afford it, I'm just like, bruh, come on. Come on, dude. Where's the voice acting? Now, I play in Japanese because I'm a filthy weeb, but the English voices are pretty okay. But I don't deal with those because, well, again, I am a filthy weeb. So, the other thing, oh man, you know what, guys? Here's the thing that I know that you Epic 7 players are going to enjoy. I know that every person who plays Epic 7 really, really enjoys gear RNG. Now, if you take a look here, as you can see, there's 6 pieces of gear here. 4 of these are right side gear. There's also effect res. There's also a bunch of other stats. So you can get like really heavily gear, like gear RNG is kind of a thing, but it doesn't matter because, well, the game's PvE. So if you get usable gear, cool. If it's not usable gear, it's whatever. Yeah, there is more gear RNG, but if you've made it past all of these things, you know what there isn't? 15%. And there's no dual attacks. Fantastic, right? That pretty much sold it for a lot of people in chat when they came in and they're like, hey, is there 15% in this game? And I'm like, no. And they're like, done, signed up, easy. Also, there's a whole town of Fox girls. A whole town of Fox girls. And as you can see, one of them is playable. There's another one that's going to be playable in the future as well. Imagine having a ton of Fox girl material in your game. You release a Fox dude instead. That's right. Be who asked. No, instead we get this hot, fluffy-tailed girl. Now, one of the things that I really kind of preach a little bit here to Epic 7 players is that the vast majority of stuff that you get to do during the day requires no stamina whatsoever. One of the things that I think a lot of gives the game a lot of staying power is how much stuff can I do in a day in your game. You have things like the simulated universe over here, which think automation tower, but you actually just get to play through it. It's a roguelike mode. It's amazing. It does take a little bit of time, depending on how hard you go. And I really enjoy it. Actually, as a matter of fact, like I called off work today because I was up until 4 a.m. the last 2 days, playing simulated universe. So that's the tower. Now you do have energy. You do have energy like Genshin, right? With resin, this is your Trailblazer energy up here. It does refresh over time. You can do refills, stuff like that, and there is that. But in general, from an E7 standpoint, this is a very, very good PvE game. One thing I tell people is I'm like, do you like JRPGs? If you don't like JRPGs, you don't like reading, you have to have PvP, and you want a new unit every week that you have to get in order to keep relevant, and you want to have to spend $2,000 a month on gear in order to stay relevant in PvP, then this is probably not the game for you. I just don't think that you'll probably like it. But yeah, I've really been enjoying it. And I think that if you are a player who wants something hard for PvP, you like a good story. Now, one of the things too, right, is like it's easy to skip story in Epic 7 because let's be real, half of the story is absolute garbage. Yeah, most of the story is not very good. It's not well written. It's really thrown together, and you're kind of like, okay, great, yeah, whatever. So skipping through to get your rewards, to get back to doing, whatever it is that you need to get to PvP, which is the real end game of Epic 7, is completely understandable. Here, you actually you build a connection to a lot of the characters, and the side stories for these characters, they do go a lot more in depth, I think, than a lot of the side stories that we have in Epic 7 for the characters. And I'll be real with you, the animations are easily on par, if not better, than Epic 7's, right? The ultimates are super good. The combat animations are really good. And overall, I think that if you're a PvE player and you're looking for some PvP or PvE content, I think this is going to be the good one. This is going to be a good one. Now, the gacha is not very good. Yeah, I'll be completely real and honest with you on that. The gacha is not very good. It's the typical Genshin gacha. So if you're looking to pull a whole lot of stuff, you're looking to, be a constant, waifu puller, this is probably not the game that you're going to want to go into. So yeah, it is a bit of a, a double-edged sword right there. But at the same time, I've been playing free to play during the beta, and I've just put in time, and I've pretty much cleared most of the stuff. I'm just doing the hardest content right now, And, you know, I'm having a really good time with it. Also, another interesting thing, too, is that all of the overworld mobs, all the overworld enemies and destroyables just respawn every day. Yeah, so if you wanted to, if you want to find things to do, you can find hours of things to do every single day in this game. Completely free to play. No energy required. To clear out all the homies, go do some simulated universe, do your daily stuff, use your energy, your trailblazer power. There's all kinds of PvE level stuff that you can do in this game. And I think that if that's what you're looking for, I think this is going to be a good game. I am going to be pretty much maining this game as soon as it comes out, so it is what it is. But hopefully that helped you in making your decision. And you know what? Realistically, at the end of the day, you can just play both. Literally nobody's stopping you from playing both games. But if you're an E7 player and you're on the fence about whether or not you can pick this up, I think it's a good pickup, honestly. Anyways, that's it for me. If you want to subscribe to the channel for more Star Rail content, which is going to be pretty much what I'm going to be making, because I am addicted to this game, and it's like 61 days as of the recording of this before I can actually mainline this to me. But think about subscribing, like, fave, comment down below. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Take it easy, homies. Peace out.
Cracky.